Shorty don't think I cut her off, please don't tell me that bitch is even lucky even if I let her touch me. Shorty getting annoying cause she turned up on the Randy. Yeah, you going to war with a pussy, you better grab your sandy. If you wanna find me, it ain't hard to get up with me. Looking around, oh my gosh, they some fucking loose.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Level Up Dojo. It's been a while. We missed last week's upload due to technical difficulties and just schedules not lining up. That's just the adult life, the adult world. But we're back with another episode today. We're happy to be back. It's been a long time coming. We have other videos coming out for you guys. Let you guys in a little secret. Maybe a special collab coming soon. Maybe. But we'll see. We'll see how things might line up. So, but without further ado, let's get to how everyone's doing today. Darian, go ahead.
I was off today. It was great. Relaxing and maxing. How about y'all?
Okay. Nathan?
Shoot, almost messed up right there. You know what I'm saying? Live and alive, you know what I'm saying?
10 minutes. We only get 10 minutes. Then let it fly.
He locked in, bro.
I didn't.
He lasted 10 seconds.
I didn't say it. You know, I was just at the class today at the Fire Academy, and I failed a freaking test, and
hey man,
take it on Monday.
Hey, it happens. I hope y'all see Austin in the background, just chilling in the bed. Yeah. My day was cool. I had to work all day. That's really about it. Nothing special. But let's get right back into it. You know, I saw something today because I was really excited to have this pod today because I saw something that really irked my nerves, and it was
What'd you see?
Demon Slayer Infinity Castle getting a re-release in theaters in March. That's ridiculous. I've been waiting for that movie to come out on Crunchyroll because I just don't want to go out to the theaters to watch it. I know that's my issue, but now I kind of have no choice because.
But now you get the chance to.
But now it just seems like I just know the moment I go see it in theaters, I'm like, oh yeah, it's on Crunchyroll. I'm gonna be like, come on now.
Or you could just put on your sailor's hat.
I mean, it is a whole experience to go to the movie theaters. You know what I mean? It's not just seeing the movie.
Well, yeah, but I'm with
Nathan. Like, just put on your sailor's hat. Yeah, and venture the seas. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to do for real. But unfortunately, I don't know how to do that like on my TV. And so Janie wants to watch it too. And so I don't want to just us both sit there with my phone in my hand just watching it. You know?
Why don't you cast? Do you not have a smart TV?
Yeah, you could Chromecast or Wi-Fi Play.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you just cast or just.
Oh yeah, then we about to watch that expeditiously.
Yeah,
but yeah, I just think that's kind of crazy. I think they're milking it. I mean, how do you guys feel? Do you think it is? I guess.
But also, anyone who's watching the stream, sorry guys, but don't pirate a movie.
See, look, they didn't know what we were talking about. You had to snitch on us.
So
he had to snitch.
Come on now, you got to be real. You can't really tell people to go do something.
I didn't say nothing. That's like I said go on a ship.
Yeah,
and go
sailing. What's wrong with sailing?
Right.
Listen here, y'all. It is okay to sail.
And then say Chromecast it, or come on now.
I wanted to watch Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm just saying you could be a pirate.
Look, man, it's 2026. Nobody, I'm not gonna say nobody. Things are expensive. It's okay to sail. They're getting billions of dollars from this, millions and billions of dollars. It's okay to sail,
unless you want to support the artist.
Yeah, unless you want to support the artist, and that's different. Yeah. But in this case, putting a re-release out, this is why the sailors are going up.
I mean, but I don't think that's why the sailors are going up. I'm mostly saying, as someone who's been watching, I'm as someone who's been watching anime and reading manga since I was like 5. That's just kind of the nature of the beast. You know what I'm saying?
Let us know down in the comments if y'all think the reason that people will be pirating things these days is because things just take too long to come out. I mean, Demon Slayer's taking forever to come out. That is ridiculous.
But no, it's already out. I've watched it. I sailed my seas and watched it.
I watched it too when it first came out. Before it even came out in America, I watched it. I found a site to sail on, and I sailed. And unfortunately, the subtitles worked in some of them, but didn't work in all the scenes. And so,
or you can get a VPN. Get a VPN.
I read the manga though, and so I already knew what happened.
Bro,
And
this
so I
man
was
really
just like
breaking it down right now.
That's not doing anything. If you get a VPN, there's nothing illegal about that.
That is true. That is true. But since I talked about reading the manga
there is not.
for Demon Slayer, I gotta say, I finished Hell's Paradise manga. And I agree with Nathan.
Okay.
I give it a 7/7.5. I wasn't a fan of how the boss fight just concluded. I loved the ending. Loved how everything wrapped up. Loved it. But the way the boss fight ended just kind of irked my soul. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. If you want to know how it ends, go read it. If not, that's on you, man.
That means you, Darian. I know you got to read past the 5th grade level, but
now I'm reading what's that shit? King and nope. Shit, I can't think of the name right now. Something about
like you about to say King of the Hill.
Yeah, yo, that'd be a good
answer. You said Kagurabachi?
Yeah, Kagurabachi. That shit good so far. I'm like chapter 4, I think.
I told you, bruh. I said that's gonna be the next one already.
I hope they make that into an anime. But yeah, I'm at the point now. I'm just getting impatient watching things. So I'm just like, let me just read some shit.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
But
and then once you get caught up on it, then you get to be impatient and wait for the chapters to come out.
And wait for the show to come out.
No, good.
Oh no. Okay.
Well, nah, I mean, if you're reading it like that, then like you gotta wait for the chapters. Yeah, sometimes it take a while for them to get out.
Just like Black Clover, it took forever for the newest chapters to start coming back out. I think the author's like family or something, or they got like sick or something like that, so they took a hiatus. Which I respect. I mean, I imagine coming out every week with a manga chapter is probably exhausting.
I mean, look
at Togashi.
Honestly, like from the manhwas that I read manhwas like the Korean ones, and honestly, they take like way more hiatus than manga writers do. But I mean,
it's a lot on your health.
Do you guys think you could do
it? That's what I'm saying. I mean, like if you really think about it.
No.
Ooh, like the translating.
Oh, Transformers. Decepticons are getting them.
I mean, to be honest, I can't draw that well.
Dang.
And then also,
but if you had the talent.
That's what I'm saying. Even if I did, like, first off, I can't draw well. Second off, even if I could draw well, freaking, you have to put out, like, your editors and your publication will tell you to put a new chapter out. It's like writing like an essay in a day, but instead it's like drawing pages. Like, it's hard. No.
Okay,
I can't do that.
But okay, so
honestly, like if I had to choose, I would say the translation team. Like I would be a part of that bit of the artwork and stuff like that, because I mean, depending on where you're going to and where you're selling it to, you kind of have to have those people that are literally translating it, and that's why I feel like that would probably be a little more fun.
Yeah. Okay. So here's my next question to you: would you rather be an animator, like a MAPPA animator, because they be putting out bangers, or would you rather be a manga artist?
I would.
So I guess basically just like an animator or a manga artist.
I would say manga artist, just because the fact that, even for that reason, but I would say just because like the animators, like, I mean, you saw what they did it with Studio Period with One Punch Man, and then MAPPA with their last season of Jujutsu Kaisen. They worked them to the bone, and then so
if they worked them to the bone for this season of One Punch Man, they did a terrible job. The animation is not that great, man.
Well, see, no, that one I don't think they've worked them to the bone. I think they just try to maximize profits without letting these people work. So I think, there's only like a few people working, like the least amount of people working on a project, and then they're telling them they have to pump it out in a certain amount of time. So like less people, less time, less money.
Okay.
As long as it doesn't end up like Blue Lock, that would be my opinion.
Oof.
But
It's
Man, y'all
getting there,
Don't hate on Blue Lock. Oh my god,
bro. You have trash
look,
taste in
all I'm
anime.
saying when you have Hajime no Ippo, and then you also have Kuroko's no Basket, and you've got plenty of other different sports animes that clearly have, animation and motion that goes all the time. Y'all telling me you can't make a soccer ball and some people running next to it go with it?
man, y'all
You know
some
what I mean?
haters. Blue Lock is
You're
I mean,
good.
passing in a
Blue
triangle,
Lock is
like
good.
I mean, you like Record of Ragnarok, and they do the same thing. There'll
I
be
like
people
Record.
standing like,
Nah.
they'll be like sitting there, like, and they'll be like fighting, and it'll be a still frame of someone fighting, like,
Bro,
that was the most epic battle. They'd be like, that was the most epic battle I've ever seen. I'm like, I wish I could have saw it.
Look, I think
Dang.
one of these episodes, because since we're on talking about like sports animes. Have y'all seen the one? I think it's called like Kabaddi.
From Dragon Ball Z.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
No. It's like a Middle East.
Not
I want to say
Bobbity.
Middle Eastern. Like I guess like it's. I'm gonna sound stupid here. It's India is not like in the Middle East, right?
No, it's technically in Asia.
Okay, so
What he said.
but it's like a sport, like I think in India or whatever. But basically, it's essentially like tag, but you have like two sides of like you have like separate teams, and you run to you go to one side.
Khabib.
It's Kabaddi.
Khabib.
Nah, this man a hater. But yeah, that was a solid sports
Nah,
anime.
no.
I never heard of it.
You should watch. I watched the sumo one. That was also good. There's a track one, but I don't want to watch someone run.
I don't know.
You know, it'd be really up your alley.
Your taste.
I think you'd be up with
scares
Free.
me.
You
Would you say Darian?
I said you would like Free.
What is that
I feel like
about?
I've heard about that.
Ooh, fucking up my mic.
This is a swimming one.
Oh, messing up my mic.
Who'd
Ah,
want
dang.
messing up?
Yeah.
You done messed
Hey,
up
we
like
passed the
4 or 5
10-minute mark.
times.
No, that was the first time.
No, it wasn't. You said the S word like
Oh.
3-4 times in
Oh,
like
my fault.
a
It
sequence.
just kind of slip out.
Yeah.
But I think we passed the 10-minute mark. Though. But did you guys
It
hear
is,
about
it is.
I know Darian don't really play with PlayStation that much, but Blue Point Studios, they made what Demon Souls and like Shadow of Colossus, they're being shut down. I think that's kind of crazy.
Sad. You know, it's crazy too. There's only 70 people allegedly being laid off from that.
Oh,
How big
really?
is the group then?
Yeah, so
it's
that's
a tiny
more like a.
group.
So is the studio? How many? I mean, I guess we don't know how many people are in the studio, but I feel like 70. I mean, yeah.
I mean,
it
if you have like
sucks.
a group of like 100+ people, like on the verge of 200 people, you're losing 70 of it. That's like a good third.
That's
of
a good portion,
your
yeah.
troop, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I know that probably sucks for a lot of people, especially getting laid off like that. But
What you
Well, it's no worse than
No, continue.
Ubisoft's layoffs and all that stuff.
But see, so here's my next question for you guys though. It kind of, I wouldn't say next, but like just I guess next, but it just popped in my head. Do you think these layoffs are because of AI?
No, I just think it's
Yes.
late stage. I'm a blame it on. I always blame it on late stage capitalism. That's just me.
Like,
So I gotta say, it's a very mix of both. Like personally, because I mean, if you look at a lot of things, like if we were looking at Game of the Years that happened in 2025, Expedition 33 won Game of the Year. If you guys didn't realize that,
Yep.
but they also had it taken away from them because it wasn't, promoted that there was this much AI in it. They were supposed to be an indie developer winning team that used with a small group of people working on stuff. It was not the case.
How
It
does,
just didn't live up to it. They used AI.
I know you. I'm not gonna dox her, but I know your wife, Darian, played that game. How does she feel knowing that afterwards it had a bunch of AI in it?
So, and correct me if I'm wrong if this isn't your correct feeling,
She had
but
to unalive
with
herself,
Expedition
didn't she?
33, no, although it could cut deep, like it kind of made her look at the game a little bit differently because she found out there was AI in it. Because I mean, if you look at the game, just going into it, the atmosphere, beautiful. The story itself is very grasping. The characters you win and the ones you lose or the ones you keep, it really enveloped me. So, finding out that there's AI that, did a good portion of that instead of the work that other studios and other groups. Yeah, I mean, like, think about other games that went up that year that were perfectly done by people that put in hard work,
Do we know who? So, since they took the award away, do we know who won it in their, I guess, in their place?
I don't actually.
Was a successor. Silksong, I think. I think Silksong
it was
won Game of the Year.
It was Blueprints.
Blueprints. I've never heard of it. What's it on? I mean, imagine the main consoles and PC.
Well, it's about a prince. That's blue.
Okay.
And he plays the Blue Man Group a lot, apparently.
Okay.
Nah, but it looks decent. It has pretty good scores. I was gonna ask, what do y'all think of? So I heard this person's take on the God of War. There's a lot of stuff on that. How the game just came out, the remasters are coming out, and the show is coming out with a series. I did see this one person's take on how it's a little sad how the live action, the character has been made. Hey, you see my dog right here.
I was saying, look, there's
Odie. How the franchise has been really popularized. The main character, the titular character of Kratos, has always been voiced by two black men. And now with the live action, not that I'm saying it's not going to be good, but they have Ryan Hurst as the main character.
If I think it was on Reddit, because they were talking about it when it was announced, and if I'm not mistaken, the guy who voices Kratos, I think someone said and I could be wrong here, because remember this is Reddit. Someone said he's medically not healthy enough to play him. I mean, granted, I know you could get somebody else to do it. But if you I feel like it's hard to, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be hard to recreate that voice.
It's not out of its possibility to, pull some Fast and Furious shit with what they did with Paul Walker. Someone else can act. Yeah, someone else can act voice, him, but he can be the voice, read the lines. That's true. You know what I mean? That way.
I mean, I just feel like that's kind of sad.
That's my opinion.
I will say, I do think it's kind of crazy. You don't see an uproar about it, but and I'm not. I don't want to get political, but God forbid. God forbid, the Little Mermaid is made black. Another made-up character, and then a lot of people go crazy. But then this character who was voiced by black men, and they're just yeah, no, it's cool, man.
Yeah, but I mean, if you see a picture of Kratos, I mean, he's darker than all of us. I think he's white, yeah, but he's white because of the ashes of his dead wife and kid is permanently on him. He's not white ethnically. It's never really said. I mean, he's Spartan, but it's never really said what his ethnicity was. And when you look at it, the scene where he gets the Blades of Chaos on his arms, I mean, he darn near darker than all three of us. So I mean,
so yeah, that's just another case of Hollywood doing this thing.
Yeah,
I think it just kind of hurts personally because I mean, for all those that grew up with it. Kind of like the Tomb Raiders and stuff. Each Tomb Raider has a different version, live actions of them, but each one of the live actions is a version from the game. So they model the person who is going to be the Tomb Raider to be the likeliest that looks like that version of her from the games. which is exceptional with this because you can't really get that person with them, so you don't get to carry over that same image. It's like you're going to get a brand new Kratos with possibly a brand new story. And to some people are going to love it and some people are going to hate it. And there really won't be an in between.
Well, see, like going like when you brought up Laura Croft, originally I think she was supposed to actually be Hispanic of some kind because her name was going to be Laura, but not. They changed it because I think the studio thought they weren't, Americans wouldn't be able to say Laura. Laura is a lot easier to say for Americans
Reach
than
your
that.
bride audience.
So
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I
always
didn't
kind of
know
happened.
that, by the way. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Little ball knowledge for y'all down there who watching this video.
Hell yeah.
Have you guys heard
Drop
the
down and
rumor
let us know in
about?
the comments.
Let them know in the comments what. Let us know in the comments what.
How many people knew her name was Laura? Or at least
yeah,
was
yeah,
supposed
yeah,
to be
yeah.
Laura.
Little check for y'all. But I guess you can see Nathan's face lighting up, so you can tell he's researching some stuff. So while he's doing research, there's been rumors that the next God of War game is rumored to be like Egyptian gods.
Yes, they are to be rolling
I don't
through
know.
that. If you look at the pictures inside the game of God of War, where it'll show the timeline in the back wall of Kratos' movement through stuff, and at the very end of it, there is a piece that depicts Egyptian.
Okay.
Egypt.
I'll be excited for that.
There's a little.
I think that'd be really cool. Be curious
You
to
know,
see how they blend them together.
So, like, what do you think of the original creator of God of War? He always gets a lot of backlash for his takes on the God of War series. I think he was pretty critical of the new God of War because he said that like Kratos was supposed to be like he's always when he made them, the original ones were very like bloody and he was like kind of like a killing machine and that's kind of
Yeah,
how he made them. And then how like he didn't kind of like how the new one is more like,
soft.
soft, which I have no opinion either or. I mean, I kind of do like it when he was just a killing machine, but I mean, I don't really care if people like it
I
if he grows because I mean that's also a good
I
thing.
think I think I can take this answer speaking as someone who before my son or before my kids was a killing machine myself. Um, and then once my kids were here, I kind of had to calm that down. So, kids
Who
just
you
kind of
who you killing? Who you
listen.
killing?
Let
You
me
ain't
tell
killing
my
nobody.
story.
Bodies,
Let me tell
bodies,
my story.
bodies.
Yeah, him.
Man, you ain't even watch Snowfall. What you talking
And
about?
so, once you have kids, you just kind of like mellow out and stuff. And I think that's what happens. Don't get on our bad side type stuff because you mess with my kids, I'll pick up a tree like Kratos doing, throw it at you type stuff. But I think just having kids just mellows you out. And obviously, as you age too, like as I get older, I'm getting more calm and peaceful. Just loving life. Ready to throw trees at somebody who tried to mess with my kids or something.
See, I get
Okay,
that
but
too.
respectfully, the
Oh, you
same
go for it.
dude that messed with your kid, who you threw a tree at, he dies just to come and find out that, that's someone else's kid, you know what I mean?
It's a
They don't
circle of
justify
violence.
nothing.
Well, see,
Circle of
my thing is,
violence.
I kind of agree in some ways with his opinions, not all of it, but I definitely think you could have made just a brand new IP and then put the character
Uh,
in.
what would you have done differently though? Because I feel like the story. I feel like the story was different. But I feel like when you think of God of War, you think of Kratos. You think of they're like kind of the same.
All I
Except one's
want,
just
I
not
mean,
like
have
a.
y'all played 4 and Ragnarok?
I
I've
played
played.
all of them.
Yeah, I've played 3, 4, and Ragnarok.
I honestly just
All
want
right, so
him
I've
to
played
be
4 and I've watched Ragnarok.
I just want him to be the one to crucify Jesus Christ next.
Yeah, what the.
That would be so great.
I want him to be there.
But I mean, personally, I think that there's greatness that can be attended with it because I mean, he's still got that Spartan rage in him. He's just doing better to maintain it,
I think he's.
and having those let him let loose. You know what I mean? Let him have
Yeah.
something to make him
My thing is,
snap.
are they just going to
And
keep on
then
going
bada bing,
to?
bada boom. He's back to that old man.
My thing is, are they just going to keep on going through different, pantheons of religion? Like, is he going
That's
to
what
go
it
through
seems
the?
like. But why is Christianity never touched in these things? You know what I'm saying? Like
It's
all
the same
these,
way
That's
as
when you start
Islam.
getting a big problem.
all these other religions can really like all their gods can be just killed off and die. But you can't do that with the other ones. And like I said, we're not trying to get political or
Well,
like
these
too religious or anything. But
technically
it's just
aren't like they're not followed faiths currently.
I mean, they are. They're just not as popular.
Right. You understand what I'm saying though.
Also,
So
though, I
I
think a
guess
lot of
Not follow.
the Christians though here in America in the West, they
you
also
know
think they're
that's
being
true. That's
persecuted,
true. That's
and
true.
and I don't really think they're being persecuted, honestly.
It's on the same subject too. What is? There's an anime. I can't think of the name, but basically like the main villain is like Jesus. They don't say it directly.
What?
They don't say it directly. He's the villain, but like the guy has holes in his hands. He can like heal the blind and all that stuff. He does like all the stuff Jesus does.
What
And then
was this in?
I I can't think of.
I
Let me
swear to
look
God,
it
if you
up.
say Record of Ragnarok,
No. Record of Ragnarok. They didn't even have Jesus. They
Well,
had
yeah.
they had Adam.
what do you think about like in JoJo's The Steel Ball Run, which is coming out? It's gonna be lit. They have the corpse of
Drifters.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Drifters? I didn't know that.
Drifters.
Oh, yeah, I haven't heard Drifters in a minute.
Yeah. They've only made one season, I think, because I mean, I don't think people were really happy with that. But thought it was a solid anime.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Really, I think it's a bold take. I mean, you take something like that and you're just like, yo, maybe how about he's the bad guy?
I didn't get to
I mean,
watch
you
it, but I
definitely
probably
have to stick
will.
with it.
Did you see the movie? I didn't hear much about it. Carpenter's Son.
Uh
I wanted to see it. It had FK Twigs and Nicolas Cage in it.
Okay.
It already came out. I didn't hear much about it, but I know a lot of the Christians were pretty mad at it because they, kind of treated like Jesus's birth was a, kind of horror kind of thing.
Oh, that's that horror movie, ain't it?
Yeah, it came out November of last year, which I didn't hear much about.
All right. Well, let's excuse me. Let's steer away from.
Here's a little fun topic, guys.
Oh.
And later news that pretty much everyone probably has heard by now. PlayStations are hackable now.
Yep, I saw that.
PS5s, all of them that are currently
So
out.
does Sony
online,
does Sony just give these hackers permission, or is it just like someone cracks it and then it's just
Someone cracks it.
No permission. Yeah, you have to go through
Yeah,
the
that's why.
processor and find out the coding for it.
Yeah, that's why like they put out the updates because when your PlayStation updates, it'll take out some of the ways that people have been able to jailbreak it. Basically, if you can just get on the internet on your PS, that's why they took away the internet capability on the PlayStation because you were able to emulate with it.
Okay.
Mhm. But this jailbreak apparently is a completely seamless one. So the hackers just have to offshoot the file source to a USB, plug in that USB stick, and it'll
Wow.
essentially unlock the entire thing. So like you will be able to emulate. You will also be able to plug in Blu-ray DVDs. I mean, and
But you don't want to
games and
sell the
discs and
Cs.
stuff. But you can also save those games that you put internal. So like nah, I mean I'm not saying I haven't, I'm just saying I'm not promoting it for someone to do. Now granted,
Neither am I.
with all this being said, don't go hack your PS5 because they are looking to have an update that rolls out so it'll brick your stuff if you do happen to have this file in it. It'll also allow to scan and get the games that you have been playing as a disc, save them to your internal, and then backwards play all of the older generation PlayStation games.
What game would you play?
emulator
He's
access.
saying, don't do it, but these are all the things you can do.
These are all the things you can do.
Yeah,
I don't
do
recommend
it. These are all the positives. But what game would you? What game?
Bloodborne.
I already have it, but I do like Bloodborne.
I'm about to do a stream on the channel, so look out for that, y'all. I'm gonna do a stream of NBA Street Volume 2.
I think I would do. Shoot, I like Jak and Daxter, so probably Jak and Daxter.
Look out for that too, y'all, because everyone's gonna be doing some solo streams in this thing. Darian gonna be hitting solo streams on the channel. Nathan gonna hit solo streams on the channel. I'm gonna hit solo streams on the channel. I'm
gonna hit you on a solo stream on the channel.
So we always
everybody get solo stream.
Everybody, y'all gonna get y'all turn with each and every single one of us. Pause.
And all at the same time.
Yeah, pause.
And all at the same time, if you can handle us. That's the only question. If you can handle us.
You can handle it.
That's crazy, bro.
But
oh man,
we're gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up. I know it probably felt kind of short. It probably felt like a little less planned than it normally is. You know, we just wanted to get an episode out there for you guys where we're just vibing, just to show you guys we still alive, we still kicking, we still have a bunch of ideas coming up for you guys. Oh yeah, I got like fiber internet now, so be prepared for like videos and stuff to be coming out like real quick and all that fun stuff. So, you know, we still here. Everyone, let's go ahead and say bye to the people. Darian, go ahead.
Adios, you cool cats. We'll catch you later.
Cool cats.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Nathan.
I have a cat. What do you want? What do you want, big boy?
Peace out.
Come on now.
Whoa.
Till next time.
All right, so we just gonna
big boy.
All right, we'll catch y'all guys next time.